Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics 10. So in this video of CorelDRAW, instead of teaching you a new tool or a new option, I'm going to teach you or tell you some tricks and tips that you can use in CorelDRAW and create some cool effects or cool designs in CorelDRAW. So first of all, I'll just take the rectangle tool and create a square. Just press and hold the control key or the command key to create a square, or you can simply change the dimensions and create a square even if you create a rectangle first. So this is a square. Now I'm going to change the corner radius or the roundness of the corners. I'm keeping it to 48 millimeters. The unit presently is millimeter, so I'm keeping it to 48 millimeter. I'm going to use some different value for the next design, but for now I'm using 48 millimeter, and I have kept the link on so that if I change any one of the corner value, then all of the values change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the transform docker by pressing the Alt and F7 key. So this is the transform docker. If you're not able to get the transform docker by using the shortcut keys or the hotkeys, you can simply go to Windows, Dockers, and you can simply turn on the transform docker from the menu itself. So this is the transform docker or the panel. Now if you click on this particular object, you will get the axis of rotation. You can change the axis of rotation, but we need to keep it to the exact center. As you can see, this is showing as center. Now if you're not getting these notifications or the suggestions, you might want to turn on the view, go to view and turn on the dynamic guides and alignment guides option, so that these notifications or the suggestions will occur. These things that you can see, edge and these lines. So this is presently at the center of this object, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this by using this panel. You can perform similar steps by using the mouse and right click, but presently I'm going to use the transform docker. So I'm keeping the copies to 8 so that it will cover the entire loop. So 10 degrees and copies 8, so it will complete one loop or one round. So this is how it will look for the first value of 48 degrees of the rounded corners. So and now I'm going to select the entire design or the figure that I have created or the diagram. And after selecting this is very important. First we need to select the entire design that we have created, or then the smart fill tool won't work until we select the entire design. So what are we going to do is we are going to use the smart fill tool and we are going to color this one section of the design like this. So this is only one part of the design. So I'm going to select all these, and just to show you how it looks, this is how it looks now. I will press undo, Control Z or Command Z. Now I'm going to combine these options by using the shaping tool. Press weld, so it will be converted into one object. Now I'm going to simply use the interactive fill tool to fill the color, and I'm simply using the basic colors like orange, which is standard gradient color or the interactive fill color, and for the other end I'm going to use the yellow color. So combination basically looks very good, yellow and orange. So this is how it is looking now presently. Now what I'm going to do is I'm again going to select this particular object that we have created by using the weld tool. Again I'm going to click so that the axis of rotation or the center of rotation will appear, and now I'm going to again place it to the center of the original rectangle. So this was rectangle, remember. So this is again at the center of the rectangle. Now I'm doing the same thing. Now instead of 8, because this is only one row, I'm going to keep it to the copies to 35 so that it will complete one rotation 35 and angle to same 10 degrees and apply. So it will complete one rotation. Now I'm going to select all the objects and simply removing the outlines by right clicking on this thing. So it will look something like this. So as you can see, very easily we have created something interesting, something really cool. So this is how it will look. You can change the color like this. Now let's say I will just Control C, Control V to copy this. I have copied this one, and I simply, before that, what I'll do is I will group this entire thing by pressing the Control G or Command G. So now this becomes a group. I'm going to place this again here, and I'm going to change the color. So let's say I'll change it to gray color and a lighter shade of gray like this, silver color. So this is how it is looking now, and again I'm going to click it, and the center of rotation or axis of rotation is already at the center. Again I'm going to perform similar things, copies 35, angle 10. So this is how it will look. Now I'm going to select all this, and you can simply go to Windows, Dockers and Objects, so that you can see the layers panel, and by selecting the group, this is the group, I can simply move the group like this. I will minimize this thing. So this is how it will look. Control G. So it's very easy to create any cool design using the transform docker and the rectangle tool. Now let us see how it will look if we keep the corner radius a little bit less. Let's say if I keep it to 25. So this is how it will look. Again I am keeping the axis of rotation at the center. Again I am using the transform panel, which is already here, transform panel 8, again apply. So this is how it will look. Again select all the objects, go to smart fill and color one row like this. Similar steps, but the shape is slightly different now. Select the entire thing, weld, again same thing. Again I'm using the same color scheme, interactive fill, same color, orange and yellow. You can try different color schemes. Again same thing, keep the axis of rotation at the center, keep it to 35, apply. So this is how it will look. I will remove the outlines, right click. So this is look. This is slightly different from it. So slight variation gives you another completely or slightly different design, which still looks really cool. Now we'll see what will happen if we don't apply the roundness to the corners. So this is the square that we have created, and now what I'll do is, again I'll keep it to 10 degrees. Now as you can see, I haven't applied any radius to the corners. Now again I'm selecting all the objects and use the smart fill tool. Again color one row or one portion. Again select, combine it, use the same color scheme, and you can try different color scheme if you want. Interactive fill tool. I'm using the similar color scheme so that you will understand the difference between the shapes. It's really cool. Okay, now same thing, click, keep the axis of rotation at the center, 35. So this is how it will look if I remove the outlines. Looks really nice. So these are basically the tips and tricks, and I will show you another one, a quick. So really cool designs, you can see it, and if you want you can create some other designs, like if you press and hold the shift button and simply right click, so it will create another copy like this, and just press Ctrl R, so that it will create some cool shapes like this. You can do it to this way as well. Select Ctrl G, group, and press and hold the shift button and right click, Ctrl D, Ctrl R rather. So this is how it will look. I will undo this. Now instead of a rectangle, what if we use a circle? We'll just find out. So instead of a rectangle, I will use a circle. So this is an ellipse tool, circle. Again you have to press and hold the Ctrl key to draw a perfect circle. Again I'm going to 8, 10. So I have to change now, this time I have to change the axis of rotation, and I now have to, I can press over here. Firstly I'll place it over here, the axis of rotation on the line, on the circle itself, and 35. So this is how it will look. We'll again try some other design, slightly different design later on, but I will select the entire thing. And what I'm going to do is, by using the smart fill tool, I will again color a single row like this. So this is a bit complex design, complex in a sense, look wise it's complex, but for creating this is very simple and it's very fun to create this. Now I have selected a single portion. Again I need to do the same thing, select and convert or weld it together. Now I have to select only this thing. Now I have converted into a single object. Now again I'm using the same color, interactive fill. I'm using again the same color, orange and yellow, so that the designs look consistent. You can definitely try out different like this. Again click and place the axis of rotation at the center, 10, 35, apply. Now instead of 10 degrees, what I'll do is I'll keep it to 20 and only one copy, apply. So and press Ctrl R or Command R. So this is how it will look after I remove the outlines. So this is how it will look. Really cool, right? And if you want a closer design, you can simply use the different circle lengths. Again what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another circle. Now I'm going to keep the axis of rotation outside the circle. Same thing, 35, 10 degrees, apply. So this is how it will look. Select all and color any of the portion using the smart fill tool. So this one, and you have to be very careful to select only a single part. So this is a single part like a petal of the flower. Now select this thing and weld. Let us see. No. So I'm just going to select one by one by pressing and holding shift button like this, or you can use the layers panel. So I think I have selected. Use shift and select. Yes, or you can simply select the entire thing by pressing and holding the shift button, first and last, and weld. Again same thing, using interactive fill tool. Orange first, slightly darker shade maybe, and yellow the second color. Again I'm keeping it to, now place it to center. Now this is a bit tricky. So is it the center? So what I'll do is I will create outlines, guides rather. So that, yes, so this is the center. Yes, this is the center, so I have to be exactly on the center. Exactly on the center, and now you can choose 35 or maybe only 1 and 20 degree. Control R. Now this is slightly off but still looks good. So this is how it will look. So you can try different variations. Like this. So these are the designs that we have created only using the transform Docker and some basic objects like circles and squares and rectangles. So it's a very cool way to design some really interesting designs or creations. So I recommend that you do try these out, give it a go, and use different color combinations, use some different angles and whatnot, and do try it. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye and cheers.